Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to RadioSilentPlay.com. I am your moderator for today on August 24th, 2014. Okay, let me start off by saying I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before trading any stocks or options. Trading stocks and options require lots of risk. Okay, everyone, I know we only have 7 people so far. Okay, I'm going to talk briefly, going over a couple of things. Also, at the end, I'm going to announce a couple of new things that we're working on. So pretty much we're going to be on for about 45 minutes to an hour. If we exceed the time limit, it's okay, but I'm not going to be on too long. Okay, so I just want to thank everybody for the loyal support, also for joining us today on this webinar. Okay, we will be having more webinars and also a little bit more training modules to come. So I will be updating traders about that. Okay, so I'm going to start off right now with the small caps. Over some small caps. I know we don't have that many small cap traders, but I still think there's opportunity in the small caps. Okay, I want to go over the sprint chart. Okay, before we start, because I think sprint gave a nice opportunity to actually get into the stock. Okay, Sprint was sent out on August 14th, 2014. Okay, Sprint was given at an entry buy zones at $5.50 to $5.80. Okay, so target is $6 and our target 2 is $7. We haven't stopped out of this trade. The stock actually pulled back and it went to a low of $5.36. Okay, so it gave an opportunity. Okay, now our stop close was below $5. Okay, now traders that wanted to keep this 52-week low as their stop, remember, we never closed below. We never closed below. That never made a 52-week low. So I just want traders to kind of look at what we did. So if you look at the So if we look at the sprint chart right now, okay, what we're seeing is higher lows. This is I believe this is bullish consolidation here at lows. Okay, so watch this level now hold. Okay, that 550 range is holding. We haven't closed below that 5,050 range, which okay. So we could see a potential gap fill over here at $7. Okay, we have an upside bias on the markets. Okay, the sprint deal with T-Mobile, okay, was flat. It never turned out, so we saw a big drop in the sprint. So what I'm looking at and what traders should look at is this $5.50 range to go long. Okay, we had a low of $5.36. Okay, if you want to move your stops for a close, 2 consecutive closes below $5.36, you can do this. Okay, this is Sprint. Okay, I don't think Sprint is going to go out of business. I don't know if many traders were with us when we called Best Buy. A lot of people were saying that Best Buy was going to go under with Amazon, and Best Buy we were able to buy $12.60 in that stock. Ended up going to a high of $42. So I like Sprint going long. All right, so traders want to kind of invest or go long on this stock. I think that $5.36 to $5.50 range is a good buy zone opportunity. Okay, that's for the small caps. Okay, I'm going to come back here. We're just going to go over a couple of other stocks. Okay, I'm looking at pharmaceutical companies. Okay, pharmaceutical companies have been taking a big hit. Okay, if we look here at right now at the CYTR, okay, if we connect this pivot low to these pivot lows, we're putting in higher lows. Okay, this is a good buy zone. I think that this bottom of the Bollinger Band is holding quite well. If we can enter this stock from $3 to $3.06, okay, our potential target would be this 20-day moving average of $3.25, and the target 2 would be a move to about $3.44. Okay, this top of the Bollinger Band. All right. ultimately, I think that the stock could see, okay, a potential high of $4. Okay, that's this level here. Okay. My stop close, I would keep it tight with right here at the bottom, $2.80. So any close below $2.80 on two consecutive closes, I would stop out. Okay. Okay, that's the CYTR trade. Another stock that we're looking at is PVCT. Okay, it's a little bit of a longer trade. Okay, you've seen this long consolidation pattern. We got a little bit of a bullish flag pattern here. Okay, but what I'm looking at for this range is getting a little tight here. Okay, my entry here would be 87 cents to 90 cents, and our target potential, okay, would be this high of $1 that it did on Friday, and our potential target top here, $1.25. Okay, with a potential gap fill here at $2. Okay, my stop close would be tight. Okay, below this Bollinger Band here at 80 cents. Okay, so that's for the small caps. Typically, when you trade your small caps, okay, you want to go in a little bit of a higher amount of money, depending on how much liquidity you have or the amount of money that you have in your account. Okay, small caps, you can go 5-10%, but you have to put a significant amount of money. So traders that have below certain amounts of money, okay, these are what I call a little bit safer trades. You still are gonna abide by your stops, okay, but you're gonna have to put in a little bit more money, okay, because if you get in on this stock at 87 cents, okay, 87 cents with $3,000 worth, okay, that move to that target one of $1, you're gonna make about 20%. So that's about 200 bucks. Okay, so I want traders to understand that if you go into these stocks, you're not gonna go in like about 300, $200 because you're not gonna make that much. Box or go bankrupt. At least most of them won't. Okay, so those are your small caps. Go over is some options. Do we have any questions on the small caps before I move along? Do everyone understand? Does everyone understand the concept of trading these small caps? You need a little bit more money in these small caps. You're not going to go in 100, 200 bucks on these. Okay, these typically require you to put in a little bit more cash flow in these stocks. Okay, to make a profit. Okay. Right. So Walter Reed says a minimum of $3,000. Well, it doesn't have to be a minimum of $3,000. They're usually liquid. Okay, if you're gonna put in maybe 1,500, 2,000, you move up 5%. Okay, and you're making 5% out of 1,500. All right, maybe 75 bucks, maybe that. But you have to typically put a little bit more money. Okay, now the sprint trade, I will go a little longer. Okay, I feel that sprint has a potential upside. Now sometimes you can buy the options on these, but at the same time, some of these options are illiquid. So it just depends on your style. And I know I picked up some sprint calls, and I also picked up sprint shares. So I just want traders to understand that concept. Okay, so our options. Okay, we have an upside bias this week. We have upside bias on the markets. Okay, we're going into the Labor Day weekend, so we're going to see a little bit less flow in volume. Okay, whenever you're trading the big boards, okay, lighter volume, okay, is more of a upside bias. Now, why is that? Okay, since there's less volume, okay, typically the markets go higher. Okay, on low volume, it's not a good thing to short the markets. But we IYT when we sent it out, okay, not too long ago, okay, you were able to buy the 152 range and the stock, okay, or the this ETF transport went all the way down to 142. Okay, we're testing these highs again. Okay, it's a bit of a higher low. I'm sorry, lower low. Okay, if you connect this pivot low to this pivot top, okay, we got a bit of a resistance here. So my entry on the IYT right here would be anywhere from 151 to about 153. Okay, my stop close would be 153 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay, my potential targets would be this moving average range over here, which is 147.64. So I would pick a strike, 148. Okay, and my target two will be 142. Now, if I'm buying these option puts, okay, I would probably go 2 to 3 months. Okay, they may be a little bit more expensive, maybe about $2 to about $5 range per contract, but at the same time, we have a potential move, okay, and a retest of this 142 level, okay. But I want traders to keep that 152.56, okay, is my major resistance here. Okay, so my stop close would be a close above that 153 on 2 consecutive closes. Then you would see a continued move higher. Okay. Okay, LUV, Southwest Airlines. Okay, it broke this channel. Okay, it did break this channel, but now over here you're seeing a little bit of a topping tail. Okay, RSI is a little bit overbought. Okay, my target on this, if I can get 31 to about 32, 33s, I would try to accumulate. Okay, puts, and my target would be this 28.70 range down here, and a potential move down to about 26. Okay, Southwest Airlines. Okay, right now, okay, a lot of people right now are going to come back from vacations. You're not going to see many airlines making significant, you know, money, especially now when people are coming off vacations. I think that the euphoria, okay, from down here when back in April when it was at 23, okay, or $20, now the stock is trading up here at 52-week highs. You got a bit oversold. If you notice here, okay, on this move, you saw a nice drop, and now we're about that range again. Okay, so watch that LUV. Okay, another one I'm looking at. You got a little bit of a bullish flag here, but I think if you close below this 20-day moving average of $73.70 on 2 consecutive closes, you could test this 69 level. Okay, this is Facebook. Okay, so I wouldn't mind grabbing 74 to about 75.50. Okay, for a short or some puts. Okay, now let's take a look at what the SPY is doing. Okay, the markets are due for a correction. Okay, if you look at the SPY pivot high, okay, we're seeing higher highs here. Okay, but right now, okay, we can't break above this 200 to 202 level. Okay, so this is your major resistance here on the SPY. Okay, we did see a high over here, but we closed below that 199.50 level. Okay, so what I want traders to look at is this 200 level to 202. Okay, if we close above this level on 2 consecutive closes, we could see a move higher. Okay, I'm not saying that that's possible, but at the same time, okay, hold off. Okay, for now. Okay, don't try to short the markets before this holiday week. I would not be surprised for the markets to close extremely bullish into this 3-day weekend for a hype. Okay, so I want traders to understand that. I know some of you guys have short positions and have puts. Now, if you want to start accumulating the SDS or you want to start accumulating the SPY shorts, you want to short the Qs, you want to go longer term, you can. Okay, but at the same time, I want traders to just keep that in mind that we have an upside bias. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm still looking at the DNDN. Okay, DNDN is still a potential buy zone at 120 to 130. Okay, so I still have that up. Okay, that actually you were able. It really didn't trigger. The low was $1.36, so I was just waiting for that 120 to 130 level. Okay, we never really saw that, so I'm still waiting for that $1.24 for entry trigger. All right. Okay, any questions on the options? Okay, I will be doing seminars or one-on-one with traders that want to get into options. Um, I know some traders are not in options. Okay, they're not that difficult. Okay, there's a little bit more risk, but at the same time, there is potential, especially with the markets being so euphoric right now. There's going to be opportunity when the markets start pulling back. You're going to see great opportunity. All right. For traders that are looking to hedge, okay, good time to start buying silver. Okay, I'm looking at levels on the GLD, on the GDX, and I will be sending that out to you guys as well. Okay, so just be on the ready for that. Okay, so now let's if we have any more, if we don't have any questions, I'll move on. We're gonna go and start off with everybody's favorite OTC weekly watch list. Okay, great. So moving on. Okay, the OTC weekly watch list. Okay, I think that the summer wasn't as bad as what people made it out to be. I think that there was opportunity. I know some stocks did fairly well. We had Drop do well last week. MDIN, NSAV. Okay, a couple of stocks gave opportunity for scalps, and I think that we're gonna have a big September. So okay, let's take a look at what I'm looking at now for August 24th, 2014, or actually tomorrow, August 25th, 2014. CFGX, okay, was supposed to put out news last week. Okay, it really didn't. Okay, they're still waiting on news. The CEO came out that news wasn't released because it wasn't ready. Okay, but what I'm looking at on the chart is um, uptrend channel. Okay, okay, we have an uptrend channel on the CFGX. Okay, if we connect this pivot low on the weekly chart on a longer term basis, okay, you're seeing this higher lows. Okay, what I like about this stock is that you have a significant bid. Okay, now if I were to be buying this stock, I would look at that 0008 to 10 level. Okay, that's the probability range that we actually like buying. Okay, you had this big topping tail. Okay, it hit a high of 38 and then it collapsed. Okay, gave that re-entry at 7. I don't know if anybody picked it up, and now the stock is trading at 12. So watch that 0008 to 10 levels. Okay, you had a couple of weeks ago on a 10-year stream of gold ore. Okay, concentrates. There was an agreement. I still feel that gold will rally into the end of 2014. Okay. Um, CFGX, I think if you look at the bid support at 0008 and 9, it's significant. Okay, my buy zones would be 0008 to 11, and my pivot break is here, which is at 20, and 50-day moving average at 14. Okay, but a bit higher, I put it at 15, just to make sure we break above that. Okay, my breakout close level here. Okay, the top of the Bollinger Band right here, where this top of this uptrend channel meets. If we close above that 20, okay, we could test that 40 to 60 level. All right. Okay. Yeah. The business, the cannabis business is DSCR. Okay. If many traders, I know GM Tech mentioned the INCC, and that stock did fairly well. I think it's trading in the high. I think it hit a penny from 000. Now you have DSCR posing a nice move. You have a bullish flat pattern. Okay, 20 and average cross. Okay, they just put out news. I actually highlighted news from June 11th. They entered the cannabis and the hemp business. Okay, look here. Okay, I posted the flag. If you look at this flagpole, and then you have this channel here. Okay, I'm looking for this channel to hold. Okay, my entry would be 14 to 18, which is somewhere around this range. Okay, a stop close would be below this 14, which is the 20-day moving average, and a potential channel. Okay, reach this channel again at 0.003 to 45. A little bit more shares on this stock. but it's been fairly liquid. Okay, um, 3 million shares traded in volume. Okay, the average 3 month volume on this stock is 12 million. Okay, so it's fairly liquid. Okay, so my buy zones here would be 14 to 18. My pivot break would be that 24. Okay, breakout close would be above 3. Okay, to try to test. Okay, that 0.003 to 45 channel. Okay, my stop close would be tight. Okay, and that's a stop close 2 consecutive closes below 20, which is the 20-day moving average. Okay. Okay, Nanny. Okay, Nanny was a stock that I sent out via SMS. Okay, I noticed that it did test that 0009 level. I did not send the stock when it was 0009 because the support wasn't there. Okay, I wanted to make sure that stock confirmed a bottom, which it did. Okay, if you look over here, okay, Nanny closed at 13 above this box pattern. Now watch for this stock to close above this level again and test this 14 pivot. Okay, the 50-day moving average right now for Nanny is 14 with a 20-day moving average of 13. Okay, if you look here, okay, return to the scene of the crime, you usually see a high of about 27.30 range. Okay, so you got a nice pattern trade here. Okay, so it's a low share structure stock that is testing that 0.001 master support, which we all love. And why do we love that? Because if it trades below 0001 on 2 consecutive closes, you're probably just going to lose maybe 10 to 20%. Okay, the 52-week low on this is 0009. Okay, it has a thin level 2. Okay, if traders looked at it, I don't know if traders noticed the level 2 on it. I did not see any bad market makers on it. Only 185 million outstanding shares as per OTC pink sheets on the website. Okay, so my buy zones here, okay, would be this 0.001 level to 13. My pivot break, okay, above this, okay, top of the Bollinger Band and the Kellner channel at 16. And my stop close would be below 0.001 on 2 consecutive closes. Now, if you look here, okay, if you look here at the Nanny trade, you had 2 million shares, 2 million. So, okay, increasing volume. Okay, so if you look at here, 0.001 to about 14 is the range. Okay, so you got a good range here. This is a stock that pattern trade and it trades well. Okay, with any buy pressure. Okay. Okay, RSII is a little bit of a more of a medium term. It reminds me a lot of the Cabin trade. Okay, if you guys remember, Cabin gave an entry at 11. It hit a high of 30. Okay, for 190%. Okay, this is a low share structure stock that has been under major bottom accumulation. It did have a promo done on it, and it collapsed. Okay, there's usually what I call the dump now run. Okay, so watch for that dump now run scenario. Okay, so you had under major bottom accumulation the last week, monitoring the stock, several cross trades at 11, but the stock never closed, okay, below 12. So the 52-week low master support on this is 12. Okay, looking at the July 30th news, okay, you had the company process of acquisition of quick serve pizza, okay, franchise 5 stores. I don't know if you guys remember that UPZS trade. Okay, that did fairly well, and that was in the high 0.02s. Okay, and it did well. Okay, so if you look at the last news was back in July 30th, and announced today it will immediately begin work toward the acquisition of up to 5 profitable stores. Okay, you're talking about current targets are currently earning about 450,000 in revenues per year. So just multiply 450 times 5, okay? Because that's how many stores they have. Okay, if you look at the news, they actually posted this tidbit of Shark Tank investor. I don't know if you guys know who Mark Cuban is, okay, but he bought Natural Pizza startup. And if you look at it, okay, I don't know where you guys are from. I'm from New York. Okay, majority of the restaurants here in New York are pizza shops. I'm gonna go on a limb and say about 30 to 40% of restaurants are pizza shops. Okay, and then maybe the rest Chinese food. Okay, so I want traders to look at the share structure here. Okay, from March 31st, 2014, 471 million. You got a float of 65 million, and then authorized shares of 500 million. Okay, so we're not in the crazy amount of shares. Okay, the catalyst is the company will be launching its new website to reflect their new business model. Okay, and I posted that news here, so I'm not jiving you guys. It's pretty much what they posted on the latest news. My buy zones here would be 12 to 15, even 16s. I think that it's a good buy zone anywhere between 12 and 16. Okay, my breakout close is above 20. Okay, because that 20-day moving average is 19. Okay, and my stop close would be two closes below 12 two times. I also posted um, the level 2 here. Okay, and I noticed that the 12s were on the rise. Okay, and if you look at the level 2 on the ask, there's not many shares on the ask. Okay, so it's a pretty good buy zone range. Okay, you have a little bit of a box pattern consolidation here, and you have a move to about 30 to 68. Okay. Okay, so those are the stocks that I posted on my weekly watch list. Okay, I would recommend that you guys look at them. Don't post anything yet. Okay, kind of look at them, see, do your own due diligence. Okay, I'm not hyping any of these stocks. They're not being paid promote. I'm not getting any insight on any of these. But what I'm looking at is based on the catalyst news share structure. Okay, I think that these are good stocks to start bidding on. Okay, if we saw stocks like CYPW, we saw stocks like ITKH drop. Okay, sometimes they take a little longer, but they always give a good bona fide entry. I don't know if you guys remember. I posted on SDIR. Okay, that stock gave a low entry between 11 and 14, and the stock hit a high of 40. Okay, on Friday. So if you pay attention to the tools that you get, okay, I'm not telling you to buy any of these stocks, okay, but usually these buy zones, okay, these levels are given to traders so they can decipher a trade, okay, a safe trade. Because what we want to do is we want to minimize risk, and we want traders to actually make the most best setup, or the most logical setup in the sense of managing risk. Okay, if you have any questions on any of these stocks that I just posted, okay, please share your comments or your questions so I can move on to a couple other stocks that I was looking at. Okay, so nobody has questions on any of these stocks. Okay, good. So this is our weekly watch list. Okay. Again, these aren't group plays. These are just stocks that I feel to have the best potential out of all the stocks that I was looking at over this weekend. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a couple of other stocks that I was looking at for the weekly watch list, and I will review them. Okay, let's take a look at Elra. Okay, I was looking at Elra, and I was looking at posting Elra this week. Okay, posted out some news, okay, recently, and right now, if you look, you're holding a consolidation pattern over here. The 0.003 level to 3.3 may be a good entry. Stop close below 3 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay, you have upside potential to this 20-day moving average of 57. It released news. Okay, pretty decent share structure. Okay. Okay, last time we scalped this, okay, give it an opportunity for a scalp. And if you look right here, once you get above this 0.004 range, okay, it's the scene of the crime again, because you have a nice move on the previous move from 0.004 to about 0.012. Okay, so keep Elra on watch, or put it down on your watch list. Okay, another stock that I'm looking at is TBEV. I'm sorry, TBEV is a high performance beverage company. If you connect the previous lows, you're seeing higher lows. Okay, it did have a bit of a topping tail, so that is a concern. Okay, but the stock managed to close green. Okay, you have big consolidation. Okay, you had 254 million shares traded. So there's a lot of traders buying this stock. Okay. I put this support line. This is my first line of support right here. Okay. That's the 14 level, and then you would have this 10 even number. Okay. I would use my stop close here. Close below 10 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay. Last big move from this range was up to about 0.008. Okay. So keep the TBEV on watch. Okay, a lot of traders are buying the INCC. I'm looking at it; it's a little bit oversold right now. Okay, you do have a stair step here. Okay, but if I was buying this stock, I would look at the 0.006 to 0.007 re-entry. My stop close would be below 6. And how do I figure that? Well, I put from this pivot low, okay, this bottom, I connected it all the way to the top, and I'm coming up with that range, 0.006 to 7 on a pullback. Okay, for the next leg higher. Okay, SDR, we talked about it. We mentioned this back in April. Okay, this stock had a rally. We saw a high of 0.004. Okay, you got a bit of a topping tail here. Okay, so you could see traders that bought at 40 may start selling. Okay, this stock. So watch this 61.8% retrace back to 20. Okay, so watch that 20 to 25 range. Okay, watch that 20 to 25 range. Okay, because the stock did retrace, so you could see. And then keep an eye on that 14 to 15. Okay, that's the 20-day and 50-day moving average. What you want to have this stock do is close above this 20 range, though. Okay, you don't want the stock to kind of like start pulling back. If it does, then you could look at this 14, 15 level. Okay, GBGM. Okay, is a stock that I gave out back when nobody cared. It was at 0008. Okay, we talked about the the fantasy football. Okay, NFL preseason is going on right now. You have NFL about to start. Okay, with online gambling, you got Bitcoin, which is a game changer now. So keep an eye on GBGM. What I'm looking for is that break and that close above 12. If the stock can close above 12, next resistance will be at 15. So traders right now are looking very good. They're up 40% on the GBGM trade. Okay, the E trade has been an ATM trade. Okay, if you look at the ECAL, okay, I told traders to look at that 20 to 25 range for that pullback, and it did. It hit a high of 42, then it pulled back, and now what we're looking at is this bottom consolidation down here. Okay, so what we're looking for is a break close above this 39, but watch that 0.002 to 24 range for a possible re-entry. If you look over here, okay, the stock is still, okay, bottomed. RSI is at 31. Okay. What was another trade that we were looking at? I was looking at the CYW. Kind of took it off. Okay, let me go back. Just bear with me. Okay, right now, you're still seeing higher lows on CYPW. I do like the CYPW right now. If you look, okay, and you have a little bit of a flag pattern forming here. Okay, so watch this buy zone between 19, okay, and 26. If we close above 26 on 2 consecutive closes, we could test this 38 level, okay. Ultimately, I see the potential going to about 50 on the CYPW. The stock has posted news, and you have a significant upside on the CYPW. Okay, if you look at the RSI, okay, we're in a bit of an uptrend, okay, and you come over here, chalk and money flow is flipping, MACD flipping. So you got a bit of a mini bull flag on the CYPW trade. Okay. This is a pretty good buy range for the CYPW. So watch the levels here. okay, at 19 to 26. Okay, my stop close, I would keep it tight at 19. Okay, close below 19 on 2 consecutive closes. Another one that I still feel strong about is INOH. Okay, INOH. Okay, I still think that INOH has potential for a move higher. Okay, if you look at the INOH, okay, it did close below the moving average, but again, you still have a bit of a flag pattern here, mini bulk flag pattern. Okay, so I would keep this a little tight. Okay, my buy zones would be here from 8 to 10. Okay, with a stop close below 8 on 2 consecutive closes. If you notice here, okay, it hasn't really closed, okay, below this level, so it's holding. Okay, and if you look at here, okay, there's a significant buying going on here. Okay, so any news could send this, and the stock could potentially hit that 0.002 level. Okay, so think that there's 100% in this stock. So you still have a mini bull flag, but remember, you must abide by your stops. Okay, these stops are crucial. Okay, I know sometimes traders they want the stock to to recover, but that's not how we trade. Especially at RSP, we teach our traders to be a little bit more diligent on their trades. Another thing that I want to go over is the blog. Okay, this is the miltonjro.blogspot.com. Okay, I posted some stocks. I still feel that CEHC is a long stock. Okay, I posted the chart here. Okay, um, if you look here, you still are consolidating in this range. Okay, watch for that break above that 19 on 2 consecutive closes. We have the Bitcoin ATMs. Okay, should be coming out soon. So I posted also the video here so you guys can watch. This is a mini documentary that we came out with. So I want traders to watch this video. Okay, Bitcoin is the future, and I want traders to keep CEHC on watch. Okay, ECOW, I posted it on this. Also FPFI. Okay, another mini bull flag. Okay, gave an opportunity entry at 7. Okay, this previous week also a couple of shares went at 6. Okay, never closed. Okay, below. So you got a little bit of a mini bull flag here. Any updates? We could test this 14 to 19 levels. So you have upside on the FPFI. If you guys want to repost the blog, you guys want to post it, go right ahead. This is a stocks that we have already been on. Okay, so that's that. And then also, I'm very bullish on Animal. Okay, this is Mera Lithium Corp. We haven't closed below this 12 range. It gave an opportunity to enter at 12.14. We're still holding. We never closed below this 12 on 2 consecutive closes, so it's still a hold. If you look here, okay, this is the return of the scene of crime here. Buy zones. Last major move was back in February from this range 14 to a high of 0.02. So I like the levels here. Okay. Inva, same thing. Okay, if you look at Inva, it's holding that 00056 range. The buy zones, I think that later on in the fall, Inva will have a nice move. Okay, this is the type of stock that you buy now and then you just sell it later. All right, because you'll start getting all the hype when traders start buying the stock and then they put it out when it's like at 10 or 20. Then they start, okay, put some information here of, okay, we'll start posting more on the blog, and I want traders to kind of use your networks as well. Start posting as well. I know some of you guys have blogs as well. I know some of you guys are doing your own thing, which I applaud. Okay, very good stuff. Okay, build your network in order for us to get more attention and bring a little bit more juice into these stocks. Okay, it's all about teamwork, and we want to continue to bring the best opportunity for our members. Okay, if any questions now, any questions for traders or for any trades, I'm sorry, any trades that you guys want to look at, any stocks that you want to kind of look at, we could go over some. Okay, E-Host back at the buy zones. Last time at bottom, but support never breaks. It's been an ATM. I agree. I do like eHost. I was looking at eHost for any pullback. We didn't get it. I'm a little cheap when it comes to trading. Okay, but I did notice that traders were not selling the eHost. Okay, so okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay, so the eHost. All right, let me give me 1 second. Okay, if you look at the eHost, okay, the eHost is testing that bottom of that Bollinger Band. What I would do on the eHost, I would look to see any pullbacks and have my stop close at that 16. If it closes below 16 on two consecutive closes, I would likely get out. Okay, on two consecutive closes, you had a big sell-off on Friday. I didn't notice that, but you have a gap fill at that 0.002. What you want to see is the stock close above 2 on two consecutive closes. Okay, and that'll show a bullish reversal. Okay, the EHOS. Okay, right now, what you want this stock to do is you want that stock to hold that level there. Okay, so the stock's never closed below this level, but it's testing it now. So I did like the higher lows over here, but it just closed below it. So now what you want to do is you want to see if this stock closes below this level again. If it closes below this line again, okay, it can retest this low right here. Okay, but it was a sharp decline. So there is some bearish sentiment on this stock now. So just keep that in mind with the EHOS. I mean, it has been an ATM. He is right. Okay, because if you come to the scene of the crime here, okay, every time it hits this level, you see a move higher. Okay, comes down and it moves higher. Comes down and it's a bit of a pattern trade. But right now, it's breaking down a little bit. Okay, so we want to see what Monday brings. So just make sure that you have your stops on this EHOS. Okay, because you could test this bottom over here. Okay, and then somebody was talking about Revo. Okay, Revo. Okay, I don't know if somebody might have sent this out last week. What I don't like about the Revo is this right here. You had a high of 45, and then you closed near the low of the day. Okay, with a topping tail here. Okay, so if you're gonna get into this Revo trade, okay, I would look at this level here. Okay, so what I would do on the Revo, since I'm cheap, again, I'm cheap. I would look at this 30 range. Okay, if I can get about 30 to 36, okay, maybe 32 to 35, I would look to buy it. Okay, my stop close over here would be a stop close below 0.003 on two consecutive closes. I don't know whether groups were pushing this and then they tested this 45 and then just came straight down. Okay, this is a topping tail because whenever you hit a high of a certain level, okay, you see this large wick. Okay, this is a bearish sentiment right here. Okay, so I just want traders to understand that when you see a big wick like this, okay, it hit a high of 45. So traders that bought it from 40 to 45 now are thinking, oh no. Okay, so watch that 30 to 36 level on Revo. I don't know the share structure on the Revo. Do you have a share structure on the Revo? Okay, but it is at a pattern trade because if you look at it, I wouldn't mind risking here at this area because then we could sell it up here to, when we saw this range here, you had a nice move up there. So it is a bit of a pattern trade. So you guys want to place your bids at 0.0032 to 35, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at on the Revo. Okay, let's look at the TXTM. Another one. This is a good one. This is a probability trade here. Okay, what you can do here. Okay, you got this bit of a box pattern here. Okay, you got a bit of a box pattern. If I wanted to get this stock, okay, I would look at the. I would probably do 0009. Okay, or maybe even place a bid at 0008 to 11. Okay, with a stop close below 0.008 two times. Okay, that's what I would probably do. You want to see is the stock close above this 13 level. Okay, that 13 will be your pivot. Okay, so if the stock can close above 13 on two consecutive closes, you could see a move higher. Right, if you come over here, okay, this is probably the top right there. Okay, that's your bit of a wedge right there. Okay, so I think that's going to be a good level to buy. You can buy it at 0008 to 11. I think it's a good buy zone. Okay, TXTM as of August 13, 2014, it has 112 million shares. Okay, so there you go, 112 million shares on the TXTM. Okay, this was a stock that I believe was a reverse split stock. So I believe that they won't reverse split again. So could be a good buy zone on the TXTM. Okay, 0008 to 11 could be a good buy zone. All right. One we're looking at is VHub. Okay, somebody wanted to know the VHub. Okay. Here of the divergence. Okay, here's your divergence here. You have that big drop, and now what you're seeing is a bottom consolidation here. Okay, saw that low, peaked the low of 0.018. Okay, so my stop close would be a close below 0.018. Okay, an entry, you can add anything in this box. Okay, and then I think you got upside to about 50 here. Okay, so you got about 40, 50%, maybe even 100%. So you could see a nice move on the VHub. Okay, you got a good buy zone here. If the stock can pull back to about 0.02 on a bid, okay, I think it's a good buy with a stop close below 0.018 on two consecutive closes. You have an RSI that's bottomed. Okay, it's could go positive soon. So okay, Vapor Hub. I don't know what was the big drop, but this divergence came and now it's stopping with some accumulation at lows. V-Hub, so another good trade. Nicodemus picking out the V-Hub. Okay, no relation to iHub, I think. Any other stocks that FPFI? Okay, I think I posted the FI on, but I do feel that we have a mini bull flag FI. Okay, we had a significant bid. You have some selling going on in the stock, but if you look here, okay, you have a bit of a mini bull flag here. So what we're looking for is two consecutive closes above 0009. If we close above 0009 on two consecutive closes, okay, our next test pivot will be this 14 range, and then a possible move to 19. Okay, so we got a mini bull flag here. We haven't closed below this 0008 in the last 3 days. So what you want to do is you want to keep this stock from closing below 0008. So those that are in, okay, can add 7/8. My stop close would be a close below 7 on two consecutive closes. Okay. Remember, nothing's a sure thing. We teach people is how to minimize risk and manage profits. Okay. If we look at pivots, that's your turning point. That's why what we call pivots. Okay. Another stock. I mean, sorry. Another stock we were looking at, or I was looking at, I saw some people posting. Okay, is the VIC is the VIC. Okay, right now what I'm noticing on the VIC is some, you know, traders like these bottom plays. Okay, so if you look at over here, okay, the stock is holding this pattern here. Okay, so that little bit of a divergence here, not the biggest. Okay, but you did have a significant drop here. Okay, you can say that this is a bear flag. Okay, but at the same time, if this stock consolidates and closes above this 15-16 level on two consecutive closes, you could see a reversal, at least to a test of this 24 level. Okay, so watch the VIC. Okay, so watch this VIC. Okay, if it stop, I would use my stop close below 12 on two consecutive closes on the VIC. Okay, somebody wants, I could be wrong, but I think I read changing AS to 10 billion on the VIC. All right, so PGM is saying that they released authorized share count on the VIIC. So just bear that in mind. Okay, watch that level too. If that's the case, then 10 billion is a significant amount of shares. So a little bit longer to actually move. PBHG, I still think that it's at a buy zone. I don't, low share structure. Okay, it's been consolidating at these lows for quite some time. I know I posted on this, and I still hasn't broken below close. So those are holding. Okay, what we're looking for is that close above this level. Okay, which is 11 to 10 range, two consecutive closes. But you can see that the stock is consolidating here. Not the biggest volume on the stock. Okay, but again, these stocks that tend to stick around these buy zones, these buy zone ranges, okay, usually pan out. Okay, and why do I say that? Because at some point somebody's gonna mention them. And if you look at here, the stock was bottomed. Nobody cared about it, and now look, they were accumulating. Whoever was buying these ranges sold it at 40. So PGM, I think the PBHG is a good buy. All right, so I think the PBHG buying these levels here and stashing these stocks or these shares for a longer term should bode well. Okay. Okay, great. So that's about it. That's all I have for now. Thank you, Mata. Clear, no questions on my side. Okay, great. Okay, so just want to recap uh, doing have the group me chat. Okay. Okay, this is primarily where I'm going to post some charts. I think it's a little easier for me to post on the group me chat. Oh well, it's not coming out, but oh, I guess we can't get on the group me chat. Anyway, we're going to the slide. A new a new application being released probably early September. So I want traders to try. Okay. With that said, okay, we will be the PayPal. Okay, so we're right now currently we're charging $39.99. Okay, for the PayPal. Okay, and the yearly okay, is 249 for the year. Okay, with the new service and the new tools that we're going to be putting out, we're going to be upgrading the website, okay, soon, and we will be doing an application soon. So traders right now are given the opportunity to actually join at $39.99 and the year for $249. Okay, so I want traders to understand as we are fixing and getting into the fall time. Okay, these prices will be at this price. Okay, but they will be being raised. Okay, they will get raised, and the reason we will be raising them is because we're going to bring a little bit more to the table with the website. Okay, and also an application that's going to give traders quicker response to the options alerts, and also um, a little bit quicker on the OTC stocks. Okay, I know some traders use the SMS service, but sometimes they have issues with the SMS, and I just want to get the best available information out to traders. Okay, so if anybody wants to join up, okay, I recommend that you guys will get this value at $39.99 just for now. Okay, $249, you will be grandfathered into it. Now, if you cancel the membership at $39.99 and then you don't want to come back, whatever price we're charging, okay, that's the price that traders will eventually get. Okay, I know some traders are going through different issues, financial issues. You can always shoot me. Bottom line is to help you guys as traders, okay, get better and get you the best tools. But with that said, okay, we're doing a lot of things, and we're gonna revamp the website, bring out an application, eventually do an application for Apple iOS. So we need all the best available funds to actually make the site better and make the tools better for our members. Okay, so I just want traders to understand that this is that we're going with the website. Okay, we want to bring out the best quality in the tools that we give out to members. All right, so I want traders to actually use this as an advantage to get these prices. I know some of the traders ask me what are the prices, and if you join for the year, okay, right now you're gonna get a T-shirt, okay, a Trade or Die T-shirt or a Profit Big T-shirt plus silver bullion. That's is gonna go over, go up in time. So we're offering good a good return on investment. So this is a good investment on your part. So you guys can sign up. I know some members are on the free trial. Okay, so take advantage of this because for a limited time we're giving out the T-shirt and the silver bullion. Okay, for $249. All right. So if any other questions now, I will be posting this webinar on the chat so you guys can go back and backtrack and look at the website and actually pencil in your logbook the buy zones. Okay, so I want to thank everyone again for their loyal support. Okay, thank you for joining me on this Sunday night. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow and have a great, good night and a great trading week for this week. All right, take care, everyone.